Welcome to YOUCANIC. Today here on YOUCANIC we have a 2011 Cadillac STS with the 3.6 motor, which is a V6, and we're going to go over the process of how you would replace the engine coils, and they're individual coil per cylinder. You've got 3 on this side and 3 on the other side, being that this is a V6. And if you've read your code and you've come up with the diagnostic of that it's one particular cylinder and you just want to go ahead and replace the one cylinder, the order on this engine for cylinders, because your engine code reader will tell you misfire on cylinder 2, misfire on cylinder 3, or vice versa. So this is cylinder 1. And that would be the passenger side front of the engine toward the front of the vehicle. So you've got cylinder 1. Cylinder 2 is straight across from it. Then you have cylinder 3, cylinder 4, cylinder 5, cylinder 6. So that's the order that they go: 1, 2 right across from it, 3, 4, and 5, and 6. So if you wanted to go ahead and replace cylinder number 5 ignition coil, because that one is faulting out, then you would probably remove this to get it up out of the way. And this is just a number 10 there, and then you can get that out of the way and be able to gain access, as well as here. So we're going to go ahead and remove that just so we can slide it out of the way, and we'll go over how you replace cylinder number 1 ignition coil, and you would just repeat this process throughout the whole procedure. So this is just a vacuum hose anyway, so I mean you could unhook it if you want. We're getting some resistance with this connector, so we're going to just unhook that to give us more access to be able to move this out of the way. Now this cylinder 1 is missing the clip, so as long as they stay together, it's missing the backing clip. So we're going to go ahead, I'll just show you how to replace cylinder number 2, because there is a little clip here to be able to pull back, then you push on it, and then you can undo that. Okay, so we have cylinder 3 here, and we're going to go over how you remove that. So you need to pull this clip back just a teeny bit, use a small pick tool, or just be able to push with a small screwdriver in, and then pull that clip back. You don't want to remove it completely if you don't have to, but you just pull that back. That way it gets the safety lock undone, and then you press on the black plastic there to be able to unclip that connector. So with that connector removed, now we can remove this, either a number 3 Phillips or a size 10 bolt is what holds. So we removed that bolt. Now we'll be able to move this cylinder, or this engine coil, and be able to pull the coil out. Just got to twist it and pull it out. And we're going to also do some inspection to see that we don't have any oil on this cylinder, so we're not getting any oil blowback around the spark plug, so we should be pretty good there. So you would take your new coil that you're replacing and go in the reverse order. Just line it up and then press it down. And just snug that up. We don't need to go crazy tight. That's just to hold it in so it doesn't vibrate out. And then you take your connector and reconnect it. You hear the click noise. And then our second connection, our double safety, just snap that into place. And then you would go ahead and put this back on with your number 10 and make sure you hook this connector there and your electric connector back up. So you just need to remove and pull these to be able to do all three on this side. I'll show you on the other side. So on this side we have this breather hose that we'd want to undo and pull away. We could also pull this hose, and that way we get access to all three engine coils on this side to be able to replace. And you just repeat that same process of removing this bolt and pulling the coil out, as well as undo this electrical connector and put them back in with your new ones. And you also do that same process. You remove these to get to the spark plug. So thanks for watching YOUCANIC, where you can be the mechanic.